Herzlich willkommen zu unserer Feier zur Eröffnung des Campus heute. 23.000 Quadratmeter Gebäude, 1.800 Mitarbeiter, Platz für 500 Fahrzeuge. 40 Fahrzeuge wurden im letzten Jahr auf die Straße geschickt, um das autonome Fahren zu testen. Das ist für uns ein Symbol dafür, dass der Aufbruch in die neue Zeit der Mobilität gestartet werden kann.
Wir wollen auch beim sicheren, autonomen Fahren eine führende Position einnehmen. Dieses Ziel verfolgen wir sehr konsequent und systematisch. Und wir haben uns die Sache gut überlegt, wie wir vorgehen, bis wann wir was schaffen. Es gab das Project I zum Thema Elektromobilität, das ist Project I 2.0, da geht es um autonomes Fahren.
Automobilität braucht immer wieder neue Schritte. Ich bekenne mich übrigens zum Automobil per se. Warum? Nicht nur, weil es einer der wichtigsten Wirtschaftsfaktoren für unser Land ist. Wenn die Automobilität erfolgreich ist, dann haben wir in unserem Land Beschäftigungsmöglichkeiten ohne Ende. Wir spüren das hier am Campus, jetzt 1000 Mitarbeiter, ausgelegt auf 1800. Und wenn es erfolgreich ist, bin ich sicher, wächst auch da die Anzahl der Beschäftigten.
Die agile Softwareerstellung, wo wird sie pilotiert? Sie wird hier pilotiert. Wir machen kein IT-Projekt, das 4 Jahre einen Masterplan folgt, sondern wir machen Sprints über 14 Tage etc., lernen dann, halten inne und sagen, sind wir richtig unterwegs oder adjustieren wir die Vorgehensweise.
Ich bin total begeistert, auf der einen Seite bei der größten Herausforderung, dem Paradigmenwechsel in der Automobilindustrie dabei zu sein. Und das sogar in einer neuesten Arbeitsweise, einer agilen Arbeitsweise. Und das mit dem ganzen BMW Group Team zusammen, das ist etwas, was ich mir nie in meinen kühnsten Träumen hätte vorstellen können.
Für die BMW Group und auch für mich ist das, glaube ich, heute ein sehr wichtiger Tag. Warum? Der Campus ist die Voraussetzung, dass dieses Projekt überhaupt umsetzbar ist. Diese Nähe mit unseren Partnern, aber auch der verschiedenen Disziplinen aus der BMW heraus ist notwendig, um agil und schnell ein sehr innovatives Projekt voranzutreiben.
Digital Day 2018 was great. For the first time, we approached things consistently from the customer's perspective, across divisions and departments. We have the question and the solution. I really like that. It's this spirit that will carry us forward. When it comes to collaborations with partners, digitalization is going to entail major changes. We know about OEMs, working with Tier 1s and so on. But now the scope is much broader. We need partners like Intel and Mobileye to contribute their skills, and we need cloud services we don't have in-house. But we also have to develop our own skills. For example, there's a lot of work being done on our campus in artificial intelligence, in coding software stacks for autonomous driving. The third point is that a part of this is about acquisitions. That's what we founded iVentures for, with $500 million for tech, laser scanners and mobility service startups. We're buying stakes in them, learning from them, building up relationships with them, and linking them to industry partners, so that we can then use their products, for instance. People often ask if we can compete with tech companies. On the one hand, we can be curious but cautious, but we can also be more and more confident as well. Autonomous driving is a typical example. It's not about developing the software stack. Software companies could do that a bit faster than us. It's about system integration. This system has to be error-free across millions, hundreds of millions of kilometers. All the validation, our safety mindset, the fact that the software stack has to meet completely different requirements when human lives depend on it. This is something where they could learn a lot from us, and that's what I'm seeing. A lot of these companies started out full of optimism and confidence, but we can also see that realizing autonomous driving will be a marathon. We're ready, we have the right tools, so we're not as old economy as some people might think. Looking around, I was amazed to see how much the BMW Group has already achieved in terms of digitalization. You mostly only see things in parts, but now seeing the bigger picture is really special. The teams have done a fantastic job of putting together such a striking display. Everyone who visits will definitely sense the commitment that's gone into all of this. Something I think has changed is the fact that there's hardly any sense of the different departments and divisions. When you see the individual booths, they're about the customer journey, rather than who's with which department. Over the last 12 months, that's changed radically, I find. I think the show of our achievements demonstrates that we're in a good position. We're certainly on the right track. But of course, we mustn't forget that fast-changing business conditions make speed, flexibility and agility especially important for a company like ours. That's quite difficult for a large corporation to handle, so we need to keep on improving on that point. We need to be faster, more agile. We can all see in our own environment just how fast change is happening, absolutely everywhere. Besides developing our fantastic products, which we will still need just as much in the future, we'll also need to concentrate on our mobility offering, on doing a 360-degree analysis of our customers' mobility needs and delivering on them. The customer shouldn't have to look for things. We should just have them ready. That's going to be a challenge, definitely, to remain the traditional OEM we are, but also be a customer-centric mobility provider. That's what the transformation is all about, and it's the challenge we now face.